All right, everybody. Little update for the 24th and 25th of Days of Our Lives. Um, Yesterday was kind of an accumulation of everything that was starting to come to the surface, especially for Eric and Brady. And Jennifer finally told him today. Yesterday, and it ended the show. That's where they kind of ended the show, was she was telling him.
And yeah, he showed up to Brady's, and they ended it right there.
She cried for
This
Eric.
This morning.
She was crying. She was like, oh, Eric. Oh,
you feel bad. He's like, you ruined my life.
Whack.
He punched him before that.
Yeah, and he threw him against the wall.
Threw him against the door.
But in Jennifer's defense, at first, she really tried not to say anything about Eve and Brady being involved. She really tried to go without. She tried.
She did.
And she did try to protect Brady and Eve and still give Eric the information. But the second that he figured out it was Brady, she was like, Brady, 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 Brady. Brady came out of her mouth like 40 fucking times. It's like...
And then she showed, at the end of the episode today, she's showing up at Brady's hotel room.
My problem is everybody's feeling sorry for Brady right now, but Brady's not been historically a nice guy.
I feel bad for them both.
I feel bad for
Eric. Eric and poor Brady. It's poor both of them.
And props on Eric for not taking that drink.
Yes, that's a good boy.
But you know he's going to go after Nicole.
Yep.
I mean, that's obvious.
Yeah, and I can't wait.
I think, how do you think the whole thing with Eve, you think she's going to end up coming out and telling him right now, or do you think something else is going to happen before she says something?
I don't know, because Jennifer showed up, so I think before she opens the door, she's going to tell him, look, I got to tell you something before you open the door, or try to, and then not be able to because she opens the door or something like that. Or
something that Jennifer ends up saying makes him question her about what's going on.
Yep.
So that happened. They didn't touch on Marlena at all today.
No, they didn't, but they did.
I think they're saving that for the weekend. They're going to end up accumulating towards the wedding that because Hattie's trying to get John to marry her.
Yes, Hattie is trying to get John.
But in her defense, it would be a smart move because he could marry Hattie and then have legal, and she could sign the paperwork as Marlena.
Right.
Giving John legal say over what happens to her. She slips back into a coma, and he can be like, no, we're keeping her on life support, and bring the real Marlena back into the room.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep, because...
But they're not going to play it out that way.
The marriage wouldn't be legal anyway because Hattie, it's under a false name.
It wouldn't be legal, but according to what everybody believed, John would now have say over what happens to Marlena.
Right. Yeah.
And he could not choose to listen to her DNR, and he could fight it.
Right. They did touch on Will, Paul, and Sonny, and Adrian, and baby Bonnie.
Paul's character, the actor playing Paul, is going to be leaving the show. So at some point, he's going to be finding out.
Right. That Will.
And they're saying that he's going to be going to Japan, I think, to move in with his mother. To stay with his mother while he recuperates or whatever. And I think while they do that, they're going to have Ted come back with Leo, because I don't think Leo's dead. And that he's going to be the new antagonist for Will and Sonny. Because they've got to have something going on there between the two of them for a conflict. Because nobody in Salem can stay happy for more than 5 minutes. And the whole Bonnie thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think's going on there? The more they go with it, the more I think that her and Lucas are going to end up together.
The more they go with it, I think that she's just using the baby.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree.
The baby is not hers. And
this is all planned by her.
Right. The more they go at it.
Like everybody says, Rex and Lucas are brothers, right?
I think that's what everybody was saying, yeah.
So the DNA,
Stepbrothers.
the paternal DNA may match.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she was so nervous about the paternity test, because she didn't know if it would match or not.
Yeah. But I think right now the way the episode went today, she's really what happened is she's using the baby to get Lucas to get her off.
Right.
Yeah. I still say that it is Adrian in the...
If it's Adrian, it's a dream sequence. There's no way Adrian is going to mess up what she's got going on with Justin right now. They are like the only happy couple in town.
Right,
they
and
have
like
no
you said,
turmoil.
you can't be happy for 5 minutes.
But
so.
neither one, you got to admit, Justin only comes in when an attorney's needed. And Adrian hasn't really had much of a storyline unless she's talking to Will or Sonny.
And this Bonnie thing.
Right. So
and she's so over-emotional.
Those two characters aren't going to be used that much in any, like, right off because there's no storylines involving them, really.
Right.
I mean, they're just kind of like side characters at the moment.
At the moment.
So logic would say if Lucas is hooking up with somebody, it's going to be Bonnie. Especially if he's devastated with Chloe leaving him. Because Chloe's going to leave him.
Yeah, that's another thing we haven't really talked about.
That little clip
here.
from the fall preview of him making out with either Adrian or Bonnie, whoever it is, it almost looks like there's wine glasses on the nightstand. I'm not positive. I may be wrong. It may just be candle glasses. But if so, if he's drinking...
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that.
But that's pretty much what happened today on Days of Our Lives and yesterday. So we'll either come back with you tomorrow or
and
the day after.
Some more theory.
Yeah, and some more theory.
A lot of theory.
Theory crafting over here. But yep. We'll see you next time.
See ya.